Greetings dear students. Hope you are in best of your health. I am Gunjan Jain from Bright Scholar Senior Secondary School and I will teach you the second part of word processing of class 10th IT. The session 1, that is modifying layout of the paragraph, was covered earlier. Hope you have enjoyed the session and also done your homework. Now today I would like to cover next 4 sessions, that is session 2 managing headers, session 3 managing footers, session 4 managing styles and session 5 document template. Right? So let us proceed without wasting any time. We will open Microsoft Word. What are headers? Headers are the text at the top of the document. Footer, as the name suggests, it is the text at the bottom of the document, right? So, but any text can be at the top or any text can be at the bottom. So, what is the point of writing something in header and footer? The point is that when we write something in header, it is fixed on the top of every page of the document, and whenever we write something in footer, it comes at the bottom of the document on every page, right? So I will show you how. You have to go to insert, then you have to go to header. Now when you will click on header, there are some built-in styles over here. Suppose I am choosing this one. Now here I am writing something like I am writing the name of our school, Bright Scholar Senior Secondary School, right? So I have inserted header over here. Now I'll go to insert and then I'll click on footer, and again I will choose one of the built-in styles. I've chosen this. Now here I'm writing information technology, right? And here by itself it is written page 1, right? So I've inserted header and footer using the built-in styles. Now I will click over here and I will try to type some text. I'm typing some random text over here. See, this text I have inserted, and I'm inserting some more text, then some more. Now see what happens. My text has gone to 3 pages. Now I'll show you the miniature form. See, it has 3 pages. And all the 3 pages have same header, that is Bright Scholar Senior Secondary School, and same footer, that is information technology. And then you can see the first page has the page number as page 1, second page as page 2, and third page as page 3. So it will keep on incrementing by itself, right? Now we have used the built-in styles to make header and footer. We can also make the header and footer ourselves. I will open a new file to show you that. See, we'll go to insert, then we'll click on header, and then we will click on edit header. Now in this edit header, we are free to insert whatever we want according to our own wish. Like suppose I want to insert a picture, I'll go to picture over here, find a relevant picture. See, I am inserting the logo of our school. Then I am free to write in whatever style I want to write something. Now I will increase the size of the text. I can bring it to the center. Then whatever else I want to write, I can write it over here. I'm writing school for the future, right? So I have written it as the header. Similarly, I can insert the footer. I'll go to insert, I'll click on footer, and instead of choosing from these built-in styles, I will click on edit footer. Now I will reach to the bottom of the document. Generally the footer of the page has the page number. So I want to insert the page number. It is giving me the option where I want to insert: top of the page, bottom of the page, page margin, current position. So I'm taking bottom of the page, and then I'm choosing any of these styles. I'm choosing this one. So I have chosen the page number in this form. It will be written like this, 1 page, right? Then now suppose I want to write the name of my book over here. So I will write the name of the book over here. Now the header and footer has been set according to my own preferences, right? Now I can type the text over here and I'll show you in the miniature form. All the 3 pages have same header and same footer. Footer might not be visible to you in the small miniature form. I'll zoom it and show it to you. See, 3 page and information technology is written. I hope it is visible now, right? So this is how we insert header and footer in the document. To sum up, I will repeat that headers are inserted at the top of the document, footers are inserted at the bottom of the document, and they are inserted when we want a similar text to be inserted on every page, right? So this was all about managing headers and managing footers. The next topic is managing styles. For that, again I will open a new file, and now I'm typing some sample text over here. Now, as you know that whenever we want to format the text, we have to select the text, then we have to choose the font style, we have to choose the size, we have to choose the color, and there are other various formatting options that we can choose from here, right? But we also have the styles option for doing the formatting at just one click of a mouse. Instead of choosing the multiple steps from here, we can do the formatting of the selected text by using styles. So we will select the text first. Then you might be able to see in the home tab we have the styles group. Now there are various styles over here. Any style you can choose. On whichever you will point, you will be able to see the effect of that particular style on the selected text. Suppose I have chosen this style. So this all is done just with the click of mouse. Now if I select it, here you can see it is Cambria, it is of 14 size, it is bold, it is of blue color. So all these things which were to be done in 4-5 steps is done by single step by choosing from the predefined styles, right? Now in this style again we have option of change styles. Now you can choose the colors. You can choose any of these colors of the style of your document, right? Then you can choose the fonts. You can change the selected style, the font of the selected text as per your requirement. And then you can also choose style set. Style set is the distinctive, elegant, fancy, formal, manuscript, modern, simple, traditional, window 2003, window 2007, and so on. So this way we can choose styles. Styles are the predefined formatting that we can choose just with the click of the mouse, right? So this was all about styles. Now the next topic is document template. Now what does this template mean? Template means that when we have a ready-made fill in the blank sort of document which can be filled and we are saved from doing the same type of work again and again. Okay, so I'll tell you how it is done. See, suppose again I will open one new document for it. Okay, before that, see, I'll click on new. Now here you can see templates is written. Here templates is written, and here we have install templates. We will click on install templates. Now there are various types of things that you can see in these install templates, like you want to choose any report, you want to make your resume, you want to make a merge letter, median resume. So there are facts. So there are predefined templates from which we can choose any. Like suppose I am choosing median resume. Resume, I told you yesterday also that what is a resume. Then I'll click on create. Now see, this type of resume has come. Now here I can write my name. Then here I can type my address. Then type your phone number. Here I can type my phone number. Then type your email address. Here I can type my email address, and so on. So we have got the placeholders for everything, and we just have to fill it, and our resume will be ready. So this is the purpose of a template. It provides a sample fill in the blank type of document which can be filled, and we can get something with least of the efforts, right? So this is how we can create a resume by using a template, right? Now I will tell you how we can create our own template, right? So I'm opening just a new document as we do it every time. Now here I will create the certificate of the school, right? How to create the certificate of the school? This is, suppose I'm writing appreciation certificate. Then I'm increasing the size of it, bringing it to the center. Then this is to certify that you all keep on receiving the certificates whenever you win in any activity. So it is the same type of certificate that I wish to make over here. I've already made it for you all. I'll just show you directly. See, this is certificate of appreciation of Bright Scholar Senior Secondary School, and here this is to certify that Miss Master dash son of class date of birth participated in English speaking competition held on 23rd March, secured second position. So this is a certificate which I have designed in Microsoft Word. Now we can save it as a template, right? If we will save it as a template, we can open it over again and again, and we can use it again and again. See, I'll show you how. We will go to file, then we will click on save. Please see it carefully. We will click on save. Then here you can see save as type, Word document is written. We will change it to Word template, right? And then when we will scroll on the left side, here we will find Microsoft Office Word, and then we will find templates over here. We will double click on this folder to make it active. Now I'm giving the name to it as certificate, and then I'll click on save button, right? So I have saved this certificate as a template. Now I'm closing it, closing this one also, and I'm opening a new Word document. Now I want to use that certificate to give someone a certificate for participating in drawing competition. So I will go to my templates. Here I will find that file, that is the certificate which I have made just now, and it will open like this. Here you can see document 7, it is coming like this. Now to whomever I want to give this certificate, I will just write the name. Suppose I'm giving certificate to Mr. Gaurav, son of Mr. ABC of class 7th, date of birth 12/06/2000, participated in the drawing competition, held on 20th March 2020, secured second position, right? So I have used the certificate which I have already designed and saved as a template, right? And then I have saved myself to design this certificate again and again, right? So after this I can save it with the name, suppose I want to save it on the desktop with the name Gaurav, because it is the certificate of Gaurav, and then we'll click on save button. So again, next time I want again to design one certificate, I'll go to new, I'll go to my templates, I'll open certificate, and then I will again make a certificate for the second person. Okay, so this is the point of making template, that we are saved from doing a similar sort of work again and again, right? Okay, so this was all about the sessions that we have done just now. I'll show you the book over here. Modifying layout, managing headers we have done, managing footers, managing styles, and document template. Clear? Now for the homework, I'll send you a separate video, okay, or I will send you the homework separately. Right now you only practice these 4 sessions, and accordingly I will send you the homework based on these sessions. As for now, you have to only practice these 4 sessions in the same way as I have given you the demonstration. Thank you. Stay tuned.